Introduction and further interruption. Greetings, meatbags. Mr. Weider has decided to update the, quote, public ledger, unquote, once again. And once again it is highly embarrassing. It is also somewhat disconcerting, given how he treats his maternal unit.
I'm recording, so I hope you all are recording too. Are you recording? Everything's going on a public record, right? Of these nature of these abuses, right? Whatever can be added to the public record is going to be added, because I'm not going to be set up like this.
Recording, check.
The network is threatening to kill me. They're threatening to break into this house. So I hope you understand that. You know, whoever's on the other line, I'm documenting real threats in real time, and I'm protecting myself. So I'm not going to be set up, right? Here.
Don't move this. Don't touch my phone.
I'm getting this documented. I'm getting this documented. Okay?
Yeah, sounds like you just took your mom's phone away. If so, you're treading on thin ice over a pond called domestic violence. Mr. Weider.
So do you have anything to say? What is the nature of this? What is the nature of this?
Leave your mother alone.
Leave me alone. Leave me alone.
You're bothering us.
Stop intruding on me.
Hey, dipshit.
Leave me alone.
That was an A and B conversation before you showed up. See your ass out of it.
Why are you doing this?
We're just trying to talk.
No, you're trying to set something up.
No.
Yes, you are.
You need to let me alone, Matthew.
And let me tell you something. You can avoid accountability on this earth, right? Because everything on this earth is corrupt, right? The nature of everything. So what's going to eventually happen is there's going to be a judgment from God that's inescapable, right? From everybody. So that's going to be a good day when that judgment day finally comes. And I believe it's coming very soon. If you look at the record number of wildfires and things of this nature, natural things of this nature that are referred to as acts of God in the insurance business, right? So, you know, you can keep trying to avoid accountability, right?
You know what? Every word he says either makes him seem either nuttier or more like a total dickhead. Sometimes both.
In this earthly realm, but I'm just going to keep documenting the threats. I'm going to keep documenting the harassment, right? The threats to come kick down the door from this network. I'm trying to protect myself. I'm trying to protect your property. What are you doing?
She's doing a hell of a lot more to protect the property than you are, that's for sure. Thanks to you, we, the general public, now know where the property actually is. I would submit, Mr. Weider, that your efforts to protect the place have completely backfired, or at least been highly counterproductive.
Well, I guess the silence is the answer.
No, I don't have an answer. I don't have...
Do you have anything to say? What's the nature of the...
Any sense. Well, you know, here's a problem. You're not going to let me talk, okay? But I'm going to get this in. You are not making any sense of what you are saying. You do not sound like a normal human being.
Okay,
so go away.
I've got the death threats documented, and it's all in a public ledger. Your words are not...
Why don't you go... I got
your
it.
Words are...
Police. Go say you won't let me talk. Go to the police department then, darling. They'll solve all your
I've
problems.
already explained dozens of times why that's not an option.
Of course you have.
I know, because you all want me to go to the police so you can...
You're not making any sense. You're not making any sense.
No matter how many times you say that, it won't change
You sound like you need a lot of help.
And I'm documenting this right now.
Why don't you go get some help, okay?
Why don't you stop gaslighting me?
You're not acting rational, and you're not acting anywhere near normal.
No, documenting death threats and trying to protect myself is perfectly normal.
God. You can't, he doesn't hear anything, does he?
No.
I've got it all documented. December 19th,
I know,
2000.
and you're like your dad, you repeat everything. Is that cool? I don't
Okay.
think so.
That doesn't
That's
change
not
the
cool.
death threats.
Repeating stuff doesn't make it right, sweetie pie.
What do you think about the... Can I ask you a question?
Okay.
Can I ask you a question?
No, I'm just going to let you go on, and I'm recording this. So you just keep on talking.
What do you think about the death threat that was issued against me on December 19th, 2025 that said...
I don't think you are normal, okay? You are not a rational human being.
Okay, so...
Life does not work this much. Why don't you just go away and let your mother and I have a chat?
So the death threat was issued on December 19th, 2025. I can...
Going on in
You're the one trying to...
Except to pick on your mother 24/7. How pathetic.
No, I'm documenting threats from a network that's trying to kill me.
Pathetic. You are crazy, right? You don't even make any sense. You don't even hear me. You don't see me. All you do is just repeat yourself like an idiot.
You're the one insulting me.
And you bet I am insulting you. What
And
are
why?
you going to do about it?
Document it, I guess. I don't know.
Well, document away, sweetheart. Then everyone's going to know you're crazy.
We'll see about that.
This.
Guess who put on the glass slipper at the end of Cinderella?
I'm sorry. Anything I say to you, you don't even hear, so I could say anything. You wouldn't even know how to respond.
Who put on the glass slipper?
I'm going to tell you, you are certifiably not in your right mind.
We'll see about that.
He told me I'm fake. He wanted to touch my nose.
It's a setup. It's a setup. That's what this whole thing is right now. It's a setup.
Delusional. Look, you don't even hear it. Delusional.
Liar.
You're making
Gaslighter.
no sense. Like your dad was like that.
Smear campaign.
You want to act like that?
You're running a smear campaign.
So right now, I am wasting my breath on you, okay?
Yeah.
Wasting anything kind of energy. You pick on an old lady. Well, we're so proud of you.
You're running a smear campaign.
Now see, he really is crazy. See, he doesn't hear any of this. He goes back to the delusional part of his life.
Okay, so on December 19th, 2025, I got a message that explicitly stated, "You're about to die, Matthew David Weider of Lexington." Can I document the death threat?
I don't know how you take this.
He's trying to get me to go online all the time.
Yeah, to defend my name. They're trying to destroy my life.
You'll just drag me into the mess.
You're picking on your mother, you asshole.
You're mean.
That's what it's called.
You're a meanie. You're a meanie.
You're real mean. Oh, and I'm so scared of
You're a
you.
meanie, but guess what? The day of judgment from God is coming, isn't it? It says it in the Bible. It says it in the Bible.
No one else to pick on.
It says it in the
No
Bible.
one else except your mother.
You will not be able to
So
escape
shame
God's judgment in the
on
Bible.
you. I wish you were hearing any of this, but I did not realize he doesn't hear what you say.
Okay, let me. Can
Tell her about the video you posted.
you please? I want to hear you out. I want to hear your most.
And respond to something, but he's crazy.
Okay, can you please give me your most logical, rational argument as to why I'm crazy and stupid and evil?
You really think I would engage in you on any level of it?
I want to listen I just want to listen and hear it out.
Okay, I want to see. Let's see. How many jobs did you go on this week? None. You have one job. That is to pick on an old lady.
Okay.
That's what it is. Pick.
Okay. Any other arguments?
I wish you'd just go away. I don't want to even talk to you. You scare me. You're crazy.
Okay, but why?
Try to go get a job. We'll see how crazy you are. Good luck, dude.
I've already been blacklisted.
Oh, I'm sure you have been out looking for work for a long time, haven't you? Yeah.
Yeah, why do you think I went to college for half a decade?
Oh, yeah, you went to college so you could stay home and pick on an old lady.
Oh, whatever you say.
Well, it's obvious, isn't it?
Whatever you say, everything's being
You
documented.
bet it's
With death
whatever
threats.
I say. You bet it's whatever I say.
I'm just
need
hearing you
help,
out.
You need help, sweetheart.
Okay, so
You need some psychotic help because you are acting like you are crazy.
I have the right to document what's going on.
And you have no idea. You are impossible to carry. I'm sure it's impossible to carry on a conversation with someone who has nothing to do all day long but pick on an old lady and feel sorry for him because he's like worthless, okay? So you gotta pick on your mommy.
Okay, what are you doing?
That's pathetic.
And what are you doing?
She's dropping facts, dummy!
I don't have to tell you. I'm not gonna engage in conversation with you. It's impossible.
Well, I'm trying to hear you out.
Oh my God, I wouldn't be bothered with you, sweetheart.
I know, I'm so terrible,
And
right?
you know what? You're arrogant. I'm sure you know what arrogance means. That you think you're above having to get a job. You're above having to be responsible for anything. And that is your arrogance is going to kill you, my dear. Eating food that is making you sick.
So you just said my arrogance is going to kill me.
Oh yeah, food. And you're crazy. Okay, the food's making you crazy. By the way, just to let you know.
Are you a dietitian? Are you an expert?
All right, go away, please, and let me speak to my sister.
So, okay
Go
then.
away.
Okay
Go
then.
away.
Okay. Oh, I'm recording right now. You were just laughing.
No. He asked me how I was. He didn't say anything about you. You need to just go in the other room, please.
Why don't you go have a private conversation instead of having a conversation in front of me where you're harassing me?
Oh, I'm still here, but really, what can you say about what we just heard that isn't more obvious than this dude has a homeless arc coming too, or perhaps a Daniel Larson ending? Either way, listening to him piss away his relatives while he confidently records it all is very lolcow, Mr. Weider. Self-awareness is not, despite the way it sounds, merely being aware that you are alive. No, it's being able to perceive how others see you, and from what I can tell, your ability to do that is the worst I have ever seen. You are confidently arguing with both the woman who lets you have shelter and her sister, who both sound elderly. If you think people are going to side with the guy who probably spent half a decade failing college, telling his elderly mom to go somewhere else and talk in her own house, you're officially worse than Cyrax here too, Mr. Weider.
Go have a private conversation.
You're harassing us.
Hands away from you, okay? So if you
What did
go
you
into
say?
Your room, I'm gonna I'm gonna call the police on you.
What
You
crime have I
understand
committed?
that, don't you?
What crime have I committed?
Go up, you're crazy.
What crime have I committed?
You are harassing them, moron.
I've gotta hang up. I'll call you back in 10 minutes. Please answer.
No, I'll just, hold on. I'll just go outside here. Hold on. I'll just go outside.
I don't know how to hang up.
Go have your private conversation. Yeah.
Yeah, right.
Okay. Thank you for calling me.
Suggestion. If your mother and aunt's conversation is bothering you, why? Don't. You go to your room. Asswipe.
I think the best possible solution is that my mother should call the police or go to the courts and get a restraining order.
Okay, it's official. He's a fucking bully.
No, I'm just saying I think she should go to the courts and the police. I think...
her money and live for free.
Yeah, so I think so because of that, Can you please hear me out? Can you please hear me out?
Family that you get to take, make sure you spend all of your mother's money that she worked for 45 years. And you're laying around the life of Riley, not working, not doing anything.
Okay, can I make a suggestion?
But you know why? Because you are crazy.
Can I make a suggestion?
No, you may not make a suggestion.
Okay, I think she should go to the police. I think she should go. Hello? I'm a human being and I have a right to speak, I think. Okay, I think I'm a human being and I believe I have a right to speak. I believe if that's the issue.
Just leave then, you melodramatic little twat.
Human beings wouldn't treat their mother like you do.
Well, I have normal facial features, though.
Human beings do not.
Did you hear what he said?
I have pores, I have sebaceous glands, I have stubble.
What did he say?
I do not have anomalous facial features.
Saying I'm not a human.
No, I said I have normal facial features. That's what I said. And I believe if she's this concerned and I'm this much of a burden, she should go to the police. Hello, I'm saying something. Hello. I'm trying to say something. I believe if this is that much of a problem, she should. My mother, okay? My mother should go to the police and file a report and get a restraining order. If it's that much of a problem.
I who do not have a job. I who do not have a job.
If I don't have a job and I'm a loser,
I want to hear all this.
can you please get a restraining order against me and kick me out of the house?
Let him hear you talk like this. He's coming down.
Can you please get a restraining order and remove me from the house if that's a problem?
If you want to be out of the house, why don't you just go take your car and leave?
No, if I'm that much of a burden, please remove me from the house.
He's crazy.
No, I'm being reasonable. If I'm this much of a problem, just please remove me
You're
from...
not a problem. You don't think you're a problem?
You can call the
I don't
police.
have any peace in my own home.
You can call the police.
I worked 6 hours yesterday in that house.
Exactly.
And I came home and you jumped on me.
Exactly. So I think the only solution is to get a restraining order and remove me from the house.
Call me all the
Yeah, I think the only solution is to get a restraining order and remove me from the house. That's the most logical thing to do. Isn't it?
Did you hear that?
I wouldn't even let you live there.
Exactly. So please,
I would be ashamed.
So I think the only logical...
That wouldn't go out and work.
Yes, exactly. So the only logical solution is I have to survive on my own. So she should get the restraining order, call the police, or however that works.
Shame. Oh, let's get the violin out. And let's let him talk to the police like this. Oh, they'll just put you behind bars, sweetheart.
Okay, well, she can go ahead and get me removed.
For what it's worth, I really hope his mom follows through with that suggestion. Not just because it'd be funny to see this guy completely crash out in less than a week, but very much because he obviously makes the people around him miserable. This may be the most self-entitled person I have ever seen.